I did ask you on the phone about, the conspiracies. And I thought your answer, because every time I've told anyone that I'm going to talk to you, that is one of the first questions that they ask me is, what does she think about that? And your answer to me, I tell them every time what your answer was. So just what was your answer when I asked you about the conspiracies, that, because there are a lot out there about what happened that night.
Yeah,
And I asked
there
you about
are,
it.
there are, and I like I mentioned, I thought there was multiple shooters in the venue, so I was really surprised that it was one person when we learned what was happening. I don't really care about the conspiracy theories. I don't give a lot of attention to them because it doesn't change my outcome.
Yeah.
My husband is still not here, so in my mind, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't change my reality. And I don't want to give any energy to that. I'd rather give more energy honoring him and the 58 that died that night. And I just don't give it any attention at all because it doesn't change my life. It doesn't change what happened.
Do you feel like that's how a lot of the families and the survivors feel? Or are there some people that you just have to say, I can't engage in this conversation with you. You're dealing with this pain, and this is your story. I have to be over here handling it the way that I'm handling it.
Yeah, I don't know that I can answer that for the ones that I know. We don't talk a lot about that, but I would imagine that is how they feel. I think for me, I don't spend a lot of time thinking about the person that was doing the shooting. I don't really acknowledge that person. I don't want to think about that person. I don't want to humanize that person. So thinking about a conspiracy, I'd also have to think about him. And I I don't spend much time doing that at all.